Hey everyone, Nick here. Welcome to No Ideas Media. I am super excited for the video today because I finally get to try something I have been waiting for ages. I've finally got my hands on some GMO apples to try. This video isn't sponsored. These are my personal impressions about this product because I've actually just really wanted to try it. So the reason this is a thing, like a big deal if you can call it that, is that this apple has been genetically modified and is new to the market in the last couple of years. The apple has been engineered to not turn brown. It doesn't oxidize like other apples do. Now how they do that, make the apple not turn brown, that's a whole thing on its own. To explain it, I need Lego. It's a whole process, and I already did a video on it, so just go watch that, all right? This video is about the product itself and my first impressions, and honestly, non-browning apples are probably much more impressive if you can cut it open in the first place, right? Like, I get that these apples don't oxidize. I get they don't turn brown, but I mean, they're dried fruit snacks. Like, look at that. Those are some pretty brown apples. They're dried, obviously. So, I don't know, it's good, but it's a little anticlimactic, maybe? You've kind of buried the lead here, I think. I want to see the modification in action. I want to cut that apple and watch it not go brown. But okay, I mean, I'll cut Okanagan Specialty Fruits some slack here. They did have Arctic Golden Fresh slices hit the market first in 2017, but the fruit ranges in size, as fruit does. So it's tough to package by weight as fresh slices. The whole raison d'etre for this Apple product, obviously, is to positively impact food waste. Non-browning apples won't get thrown out. So throwing out non-browning apples that aren't the right size for fresh slicing is not on message. So dried apple snacks for now. Let's taste these. Now, full disclosure, to impress me personally with dried fruit snacks of any kind, you've got an uphill battle. When I was a kid, long hot road trip, and I ate a whole bunch of banana chips and apple chips and got really sick, and that has impacted my impressions of dried fruit since. So, you gotta work hard to impress me on the dried fruit front. Now, I'm gonna just rip these open. I'm just gonna bite these open. Okay, did it. Okay. The first snack. Here we go. Sweet. Tangy. Good. Like fruit leathery tasting, but like drier. Those aren't bad, actually. As far as dried fruit snacks go, I'm not minding it too bad. It's good. Okay. It's generally good. I'm being honest. I like it. Yeah, I mean, they're not unnutritious. They're not like super fortified with vitamins or anything. They're a snack. They're a fruit snack. They're made of fruit. Though, actually, now that I think about it, I am genuinely curious what my 2.5-year-old will think of these. So I will take them home. Can you try this snack for me? Yeah. Can you eat the apples? You eat one. Okay. Is it yummy? Yummy. Is it delicious? Elliot, can you say delicious? Delicious. There you go. Kid tested, kid approved. So wrapping this all up, like, I personally still really want to cut into my own dang GMO'd apple. I feel like that is what I want to buy. That's what would sell it for me. The dried snacks, they're great. Buy them for sure. They are tasty, and you're supporting sound science with your dollars. In fact, I will make a bold and fully unapproved claim here. I will go so far as to say that buying one package of Arctic apples at Bits morally offsets the equivalent of 3 non-GMO project verified labels that you have on stuff in your pantry that you're guilty about, but you love Triscuits and nothing else crunches like them. So karma-wise, you need these apples right now. Okay, so seriously, the Appits snacks come in Arctic Golden and Arctic Granny varieties for you apple aficionados out there, and they're working on other non-browning apple varieties at Okanagan Specialty Fruits, like Fuji apples is what I was told is kind of next. And they're working like long-term on other fruits too, like cherries and pears, but like that's back burner, that's a long ways away. So I did call Okanagan Specialty Fruits to see what like the future holds, and you know, they're all about the sliced fruit products because it does show off the non-browning trait effectively. And I personally think that fresh slices would be way more effective and interesting to see than the dried ones because, you know, they're kind of brown, whatever. But I did ask about the whole apple, like just buying a whole GMO non-browning apple, because that's what I want. Now, there are no present plans for such a thing, and the PR approved reason is that consumers want apple slices. Okay, that's fair. But I'm a consumer and I want a whole dang apple. I think, and this is 100% my own intuition here because they wouldn't really speak to it, but I think there's some regulatory issue maybe with the seeds that you get in a whole apple. Now, I'm not saying the seeds in an Arctic apple can just be planted and wham, you've got a GMO apple tree in your backyard, Johnny Appleseed. Apple reproduction is strange. That's not how it works per se, but I think it's a regulatory nightmare to propose a situation where you could sell a GMO apple, seeds included, and not have a problem. That's my guess anyways. I don't know if it's true or not. So for now, maybe forever, no whole Arctic apples. But hey, that's okay. These dry ones are freaking delicious and they will do nicely. Now, until next time, I am off to Whole Foods to walk around and conspicuously eat my GMO apple snacks until somebody asks me about them. Should be fun. We'll see you next time.
Share with Mommy? Thank you.
So what do you think, Elliot? Are Arctic apples delicious?
Yeah.
Can you tell me? Can you tell me using your own words? Oh, we got a lint roller now.